Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to be talking about the PODatabase. So the first step is to go ahead and open up the program. At this point you should sign in. I'm automatically signed in. If you don't know your sign-in credentials or if you need an account, contact the IT department and we can get you set up. And go ahead and open up the View PODatabase. The first function of the View PODatabase that I'm going to cover is the sorting function of the dates. So let's say you want to see all the dates ordered in descending order. You can do that just by clicking on the header, date ordered, and so it's date ordered descending, and you can click it again for date ordered descending. Same goes for date required and date received. There's also the search function, and the search function you can use to query anything within the database. So let's find the PO 15564. Okay, so this was a dummy PO I've made, and here you can see all the data on it. And then to exit out of this view, you can just hit reset, and this is the whole database again. And you can also search by other criteria, such as, let's type in Phillip. So it's going to pull anything that it finds Phillip in. So the vendor's names, it'll also find my name. And then once again, when you're done looking through the data, or doing what you need to do, you can just hit reset and go back to the main screen. The next function I'm going to show you is the show picture function. So let's go ahead and search for a PO, 16370, and then click on any line item and click show picture. And this is just a dummy PO, so I'm just taking pictures of myself, but this shows that it does work, and you can view all the pictures for this PO, as in it's not going to show just this line item, but all line items for that PO number. And those are all the line items for that PO number. And that is the show picture function. The next function I'm going to show you is the accounting functions within the PODatabase. If you right click and then go to accounting, keep in mind you must be signed in under an accountant profile to use these functions. If you don't, you're going to get the error like we're about to get. Let's try to mark something as paid. You'll see that you are not authorized to use this function. Please see IT for any questions. So to reiterate, you must be signed in as an accountant to use the accounting functions of the PO program. So let's go ahead and sign in as an accountant. So for this next part, let's go ahead and sign in as our accountant profile. Let's go with Carla. And then view PODatabase. Let's look at 16371. Alright, you'll notice that invoice paid, all of them say no. So you can right click on this line item and you can mark this item as paid. Okay, so now just this line item is paid. You can also mark all of them as paid by clicking mark entire invoice as paid. And you can likewise mark them as unpaid. And then the next two functions, PO freight and specify quantity paid. For PO freight, let's say you needed to add freight shipping at the end of the PO, but you didn't want to modify it. You can just right click, go to PO freight, and then type in the freight amount. For example, this was a freight that was added, $5, for example. And then the other function, which is specify quantity paid, let's say you received or you ordered a quantity of, let's say, 10. All of these are 1. But if you ordered a quantity of 10 and it was a partial PO, as in 5 came in, and you still need 5, you would mark the quantity paid as 5. You can do that by specifying the quantity paid and then typing in however many you received until you have the full PO here. And that is it for the accounting functions.